Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Morrowind. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we talk to Huleya.
A warm welcome to you.
Yes, welcome everyone, welcome on in. Let's have a chat with Huleya or Huleya or whatever, because this guy, or guy, yes, this guy is one of the three guys, or the three people that Khajiit told us to talk to about the Sixth House and the Nerevar cult. So let's see what he has to say. I welcome you as a friend of my friend, he watches, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in the way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear that there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. What's the bookstore? Oh, my friend Jabasha, the Khajiit, has a bookstore. Well, Jabasha's rare books. If you agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions, but before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. Okay, so who are these troublesome fools? The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morak tongue honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Saralis Gormis by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they will be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Okay, so where are these guys? Can you tell me? Okay, Jabasha and all that sort of stuff, a bookshop of things, and a friend's bookshop, and, okay, so let's see where these troublesome fools are. Are these the ones? I mean, excuse me, sir, I don't mean to be racist, but you are, a prospect racist, so, yeah, he's a dark elf. Oh, yeah, I wasn't wrong, I mean. Oh, am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking to the filthy lizard, so push off. Blah, blah, blah. I can stay here forever for all I care. No, not my problem. Yeah, he likes me a lot, so I just convinced him to stop that. These guys are also... These guys are also Dunmers, so... All I need to do is, talk to them about that, and, yep. And they are gonna let us... Are you, sir, also a fool? No? Okay. Let's see if there's anybody down here, because you never know. Like this guy, for example. Nope, he doesn't say anything. This guy, he doesn't say anything. Oh, we didn't need to come down here either way, so it's good. It's all good. Let's go talk to Huleya, and he's gonna come with us. Hey, man. Yeah, travel together. We will travel together. Will you travel together with me to Jabasha's rare books? We'll leave through the door to the foreign quarter wasteworks. Turn right, west, continue down the hall, and across the atrium on the same level. Then follow the opposite. I know the way. Yeah, please just follow me. Thank you. I will follow you to Jabasha's rare books, and we will speak further there.
Tidings and good wishes.
So, this is the exit, right? Sir, come after me. Come after me now. And it's a good thing that we're Sir, hello. It's a good thing that we're right here. I just look at the map and find where I need to go. It's on the other side. It's of course gonna take a little while to follow me, but that's how it goes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, look at my back. Come after me. Did he say wait for me? Did he really say wait for me? I think he did. I think I heard him say something. Man, this guy. And here we are. Easiest fetch quest ever. Not fetch quest, escort quest. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distractions here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevar cult, so you can report back to Kaios. And I don't know any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Okay, well, that's good.
We are.
Please don't do that again. I want to talk to you. Actually, I want to train with you if you can. Does he like me a lot? He does like me a lot. Okay, let's see. Athletics. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's not talk to him right now. Let's sleep in Jabasha's bed. If I can. I can? No, I can. No! No, 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 sir. No, no, no. No, 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 no way. No, it's a shame that I haven't saved in a little while, but that's not a problem. I clicked on the bed. That's all I did. That's all I did. I clicked on the bed, and your crime has been reported. It was as simple as that. Now, you, sir, you shut up. And there we go. And you come with me.
These clothes suit you well.
And thank you very much for the clothes. And I will see you later, guys. Let's go. See, these guys are all friendly now. May you walk over warm sands. They have a greeting like that. I think it's the Khajiit that have that. But the lizard guys also might do the Argonians. That's the one.
Yes,
I'll sometimes forget the name. Can you
I
come?
am at your side.
He's gonna be stuck, isn't he? No, he's not. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so here we are. He's gonna tell me about things, and we're gonna continue. Actually, I'm gonna train right away with athletics. And oh man, that's a disturbing sight. And now I would like to sleep, but unfortunately I cannot.
Praise Vivek.
What I can
What
do
is it, friend?
is sneak. And he looks that way, and I can sneak and sleep with that. I think that's how it works. But I'm gonna save now and see if that works. Yeah, it does. It does. Let me just readjust my mouse over here. I apologize. And let's rest just 1 hour. And of course, they're not gonna see that, and they're not gonna report my crime or anything. And I'm gonna level up my luck. But more.
Who knows what we may be capable of once we no longer fear death.
I don't fear death. I know what I'm capable of once I no longer fear death. In my dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted me, saying, "Who knows what we may be capable of when we no longer fear death." It seemed I had died and could see myself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with my own hands I touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and I awoke. Yeah, that's not weird at all. That's the strange dreams that we've been having. I think that's the second one. The first one we were trying to draw breath and couldn't or something. But that was good. Let's just train. I don't think he is the master athletics trainer. I didn't actually see. Well, who knows? Maybe.
Welcome.
It's kind of weird that he's also always moving. Oh, there it is. Not the master. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. So what about the Nerevarine cult? To understand the Nerevarine cult, says Ulia, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for chaos, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Yeah, so this is very important. Let's ask first about the history of the Ashlanders. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rights and religion traditions. Okay, what about the tell me about the Ashlanders. They hate the House Dunmer, who have become soft and who have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the god. Actually, they haven't completely, but sure. For the gods of the tribunal. And the Ashlanders hate our Outlanders, who invaded and stole their lands and forced them to leave as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the tribunal, and restore the pure traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. Yeah, they would. What about the, so that's the history of the Ashlanders. What about the Great Houses? In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by 5 great houses. House Lalu, Redoran, Telvanni, Indoril, which is the guys from Mournhold. Those are mainlands. And then House Dress, which is a smaller house than we have found these guys before. They actually are in league with the, I think they might be the ones that are the most in league with the Empire, but can't be completely certain about that. Great Houses, he continues, Great Houses' culture is partly defined by its roots in ancient Dunmer tribal clans, and partly by later imperial influences from other Western cultures. The Great Houses' culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other native cultures, the Ashlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by imperial influence. A bunch of culture there, but then again, that's what we were talking about. What about the persecution of the Nerevarine? We did hear about this. So basically, the temple will kill anybody that says he's the Nerevarine or the incarnate, and I think it might be might have something to do with the false incarnate there. The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, he says, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the temple prosecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevarine cultists. Yes, but did I ask about... Yeah, I did ask about the Nerevarine cult already. What about the false incarnate? Well, in the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnate Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend among the Waste tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says the false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Nerevarine glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Well, that's very convenient, isn't it? Anyway, we have asked about everything. I did want to ask a little bit about... Nope, that's pretty much about all that was. He talks a little bit about Argonians, about disturbing dreams. He doesn't know anything about that. He just says fancies of the imagination and all that sort of stuff. What about you? I am in the service of the Morak Tong, a modest thrall in rank. Oh, okay. So join the Morak Tong. I'm already a member. Am I not? I'm trying to get to be a member of them anyway. And then about the... Oh, slavery. I am an imperial citizen and I believe slavery should be outlawed as it is elsewhere in Tamriel. Many of the Tamriel's people once practiced slavery but have now rejected it as cruel and immoral. I hope that in my lifetime slavery might be outlawed in Morrowind. I think... Well, if you don't die 20 years, I think you'll be fine. And yes, slavery will be outlawed. I think that happens at the right before Oblivion. I can't be completely certain because it's just mentioned in passing, but anyway, we're done here. Actually, we're not done here. I need to look at the book that the guy gave me. So let's see, so for Shara, handwritten letter. I actually don't know where it is. So let's parchment of scrollings, notes from Julia. The following are Julia's notes for Chaos Crusades, the history of the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. In the first era, barbaric Dunmer culture settled Dunmer clans and all of that. Under the civilized peace of the Grand Council and with the strong central authority of the temple, the economic and military power of the settled Dunmer quickly outstripped that of the nomadic Dunmers. We have read this before. That's when something happened. For Ashlanders, the return of the reincarnate Nerevar represents a longed for and largely romanticized golden age of Nerevar's peace. Which actually, yeah, it is largely romanticized, to be honest, because Nerevar was one of the temple. It was friends with Vivek, Almalexia, and the other guy. But anyway, the Nerevar and the Ashlanders. This is the story of Nerevar, and as an Ashlander might tell it. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of Outlanders from the west came... The Deep Elves. These guys are the guys from... You see them in Skyrim. They have a name. I don't remember the Deep Elves. No. The Deep Elves... No, these guys are the Dunmer. The other ones are the Moon Elves, I think. The ones from Skyrim. They also... I think they are supposed to be here in Morrowind as well, but they are not introduced in the game. I can't be completely certain about that either. But the Deep Elves are the Dwemer. And a great host of the Outlanders from the west came to steal... That's from Skyrim, I think, directly. Which is... I think from the west. Anyway, came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and became as one of us. So, when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor... That's the name of the great ring of the ancestors? I think so, Ring of the Ancestors. To honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people, to fight a great battle at the Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer, tribesmen, and housemen died at the Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret. Yeah, this is not actually... how at all it is told by the great houses. So basically what happened is Nerevar died in battle, which I don't actually know which version is the truth, and this is a staple of writing in Elder Scrolls. I love this because you can never really figure out the truth, and it's kind of a secret here, and actually it's good that I don't know, so I guess we'll find out as the Let's Play goes on. But basically the great houses say that Nerevar fought House... Actually, it might be... There's an omission here. There's a very crucial omission here. It's the House Dagoth. because there were 7 houses. So there were House Dwemer, House Dagoth, House Dres, House Indoril, House Telvanni, House Redoran, and House Lalu. And House Dagoth and House Dwemer joined together, and it's kind of, I think, the West. Outlanders from the West. Great host of Outlanders from the West. Is that supposed to be the House Dagoth? And they kind of just... I think that's a change. Because we do know that there's no mention of House Dagoth over here. So it could be that that's the wrong part about this thing. But the right part would be... I mean, if there's any truth in this, there's gotta be the part that... what we are about to read. Let's see. But after this great victory, the power-hungry clans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promises to the tribes. They did do that, but in their own words, I think we read this before. It's been a while, but in their own words, it was said that Nerevar had that plan all along. Anyway, I might be wrong about that, but it is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes to honor the spirits and drive the outsiders from the land. Prosecution of the Nerevarine cult. The Tribunal Temple regards the mysticism and prophecy of the Nerevarine cult as primitive superstition. They are whining a bunch about that. Though the authoritarian and intolerant temple priesthood has always been inclined to tolerate Ashlander ancestral cult practices, they have always threatened Nerevarine claimants with death or imprisonment. And while generally tolerant of various cult worships, the Imperial Commission of the Occupation outlaws cults hostile to the Emperor and the Empire. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's why they do that, because it's pretty much like, actually, this kind of is basically exactly the same as the beginning of Christianism. Well, I guess while Christ was alive, or Jesus, because he only became Christ after he died. Was that like that? So basically, the fact that Jesus, as it is written, said that the Emperor was not God, which is not actually the case here, because they don't say Emperor is God, I don't think. But yeah, Emperor, back in Roman times, the Emperor was God, or a part of God anyway, and that Jesus came and, no, he's not, and then he was persecuted because of that. In this case, it's basically because the Nerevarine will drive out the Empire, which is effectively a conspiracy to drive out the Empire. As you know, pragmatically speaking, it's not really necessarily just a religion, because it is a religious belief, but in this case, in the case of the Ashlanders here, but it's also treason. The Ordinators are allowed to freehand when dealing with outlawed cults like the Nerevarine. Yeah, that's the recipe for disaster, isn't it? Pigstar and other incarnates in the past. In the past, others have claimed to be reincarnated Nerevar of prophecy. The most recent is known as Pigstar, a mysterious figure who has reportedly appeared and disappeared among the Waste tribes over the last 30 years. I've never seen this guy, so maybe multiple ones. The temple notes that these false incarnates discredit the Nerevarine prophecies, singularly and illogically. Who wrote this? Why illogically? It seems pretty logical to me. I mean, it's redundant logic, but still, it's called a fallacy, a technical fallacy, I think. Oh, classical fallacy, but it's still logic. Anyway, the Ashlanders acknowledge a history of false claimants, calling them failed incarnates, but they regard them as proof of the validity of the prophecies rather than contradiction. Among the Nerevarine, there is a fable of a cavern of the incarnates, where the spirits of the failed incarnates dwell. The Nerevarine cult is a mystical cult, and it clarifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, which actually is exactly what Ria said. There we go. That was pretty good. I think it brought us a little bit closer to what exactly is going on with these things. I did want to... Excuse the hiccups. I did want to read about that book, but unfortunately, I might not be able to. The book that the 3 books about the Nerevarine or Nerevar anyway, that are around here. I don't know if I talked to these guys already. It's pretty easy to do that. So yeah, I think I did. I think I remember her. But yeah, let's just make sure that I'm not missing anything, because we are gonna need to leave this place, actually. So we're in the foreign quarter. Did we do the foreign quarter already? Did we do everything here? So over here, there's these guys. They don't really have any quests for us. We've been here already. Good, thank you very much. And then from here, I think I'm gonna go to the upper plaza. And it's very easy to see if in the upper plaza I was everywhere or not. Let's see, this is the enchanter. Let's have a chat with this guy. Oh yeah, I haven't done this. Okay, so apparently this guy is being bothered by an annoying fool. That's okay. That's okay. I'm bothered by that all the time. Let's get that. Ooh, security has increased. Let's see what this guy has. A ring of the Black Hand. We have a ring of 5 fingers of pain. That's and a letter to Thrazami or something or other. Let's put it on the floor there and read it. So Thrazami asks you to send to Thrazami all who wish to contact us. Our shadows fall, and our free brothers here in Vardenfell. Do as Thrazami asks, and you may join us soon. This is the Dark Brotherhood. It's clear as day, because it says something about the shadows and all that sort of stuff. So it's gotta be. What's that? Oh, I thought, yeah. It's gotta be, right? Let's see. So, ooh, this one is trapped as well. Man, this guy's very secret. Oh, yeah, this is the stuff. This is where he keeps his things that are for sale. Nothing really out of the ordinary, to be honest. There's nothing. I'm not even looking at the price, because I don't want to really steal from this guy. Let's see what we have in this table. Although I did steal some money, but sure, whatever. And let's save the game and, well, talk to the guy. Hey, your tail's showing. Welcome, Khajiit. It is good to see a customer in the store. That annoying fool outside chases them away. I think that's how it's pronounced. Did you not see him as you entered? Is that it is that Marcel Morard outside my shop. He stands all day selling ridiculous wares. Get rid of him. I would like to, but the law says he is within his rights. Perhaps you might find a way. Well, I'll try to make him leave. You think you can? I would like that. Make him go away, and I will have rewards for you. Well, that's okay. I don't really care. I have no morals here. Let's see if this guy is in the right or not. I don't really see anybody else.
The sweet roll, or hand it over and come back later.
Yeah, he's an annoying fool. Hi? Because I was trying to get past him and he was standing in my way. So, sir, yeah, he's staying around here. Well, hello, my friend. What a glorious time it is. Perhaps I can interest you in one of my fine wares, all magical, all for a low, low price. A man in my line of work must find a way to make a living. Yeah? What about your line of work? Oh, I'm an actor, or at least I hope to be. I am the poor player who struts and frets for a while on a stage and then has lunch. I am full of sound and furiousness. Oh, if there were but a good theater trope in this town, I could give up selling these baubles, so woe is me. Okay. You should leave this area. Leave here? I could not. It is the finest spot in all Vivek from which to sell my wares. Otherwise, I'd have nothing upon which to support myself, dear friend. Neither a burrower nor a honest tradesman be. That's what my father always told me. No, okay, sure. What about rumors? 7 victims already? Oh, man, this thing is going fast. Am I screwing things up? Are you sure it was 7 victims? We need to do that. Okay, sir, you're gonna need to wait a little bit because I'm gonna go on a quest on the world, and in a couple of months I'll come back and take care of your quest. Man, are you kidding me? 7? Because we heard about. Oh, it could be. Let's see what he says. Sir, tell me about your rumor. Rumor. Yeah, there is 7 victims. Heard quietly around, and I think 2 ordinators. Okay, so it's just 2 ordinators, and I was wrong. Basically, I thought it was 7 or 2 victims, but it was 2 ordinators. I knew it was 2 somewhere. There's nothing over there, is there? There's nothing over here. Okay, let's get out. This is actually not the best way to get out from if you want to access the plaza, but that doesn't matter because we're going to the plaza because we haven't done everything over here yet. Let's just jump over this way, and I'll try to. Well, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. That's right. This one doesn't have a plaza over here. This is a little bit different because there's Upper Wasteworks that we haven't been to yet. And the plaza is indeed up here, but let's see. Upper Wasteworks. Yeah, we're gonna meet a lot of people. And we're still doing that main quest. Never mind that I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to get rid of all the things here in the Foreign Quarter. So there's nothing over here. There are some people around here, and I'm gonna talk to you in due time, but first I want to make sure. Hello, Mr. Ordinator, or Ordinator, or something or other. It's always weird to say that word for me. I apologize if it offends you or itches you. I know it might probably not want to offend you, but I'm just kidding. Hey, little girl, sorry. So she doesn't sell anything. What about Crassius Curio? Splendid Mass. Yes, I know that guy's a pervert. We're good at that. Let's see. Hello, you. Ooh, nope, no missions for me. She hates me though. Why? Why? Let me admire your complexion. Let's see. Who is she? An alchemist. But why does she hate me so much? Did I? Oh, yeah, I think I threatened her before. That might have done it. That might have done it. Let's look at your spells. Heavy burden, vitality. Nah, it's not. Don't need that. Cure common disease, or is that resist? That's resist. Doesn't really matter. Even though making a few rings for that is pretty interesting, but I'd rather just cure the disease when I get it. It's all good. And we're good over here. Let's go to the plaza, which is accessible through here. And, oh, damn it, these things. It's weird as hell. Just get out and, yeah. That's a good way to basically protect that door from wind. I'm not sure if it was designed like that on purpose, but it is a good way. If the wind is not going to get in there too fast. The rain is certainly not, because look at these things. Very, very nicely made. So what do we have over here? We have been over here, I believe. Yeah, we have. Oh, I'm all screwed up. I think we have. Let's see. So this is the Guild of Fighters. No, we have not. And Rallen Tilvur Smith. I don't think we have. Let's have a chat with the guys outside. Yeah, we have. Take this, friend. I think everyone should read this leaflet. It has important information on it. Yeah, so something must be done. What about the leaflet? What about the leaflet? A leaflet. Let's read it. Beware! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Have no dealings with Oran Frenis. She is known to be both underhanded and unethical in her dealings! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. The materials she uses are both shoddy and dangerous! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. You could come to great harm from her products. Her shop should be avoided at all costs. Yada yada yada. See these testimonials. That's from Grugbob G. I took potion and got sick. Lost good lunch. And then from Darren O. Her materials looked old and stale, not good for alchemical use. And then Lorngar F. She should be disemboweled and fed to Nyx hounds. Well, that's not really a testimonial. And to be honest, it's kind of, it all looks very, what's the word?
Nice to
circumstantial? Yeah, it kind of all looks, except for the guy that just hates her. Oh, speaking of which, that might be the key for this quest. The guy that absolutely hates her. That's from Lorngar. That's a high elf name, I think.
Friend, I'm right here.
I know.
What brings you here, friend?
At your service.
Sir, can I tell you about a leaflet? Probably not. What about the lady that is mentioned in the leaflet? That would be Oran Frenis. I don't know. Yeah, tell me about her. Her shop is the west side of the lower wasteworks here in the Foreign Quarter. Okay, so maybe we need to go there to try to figure out. Let's see. Do you bear any grudges against her? No, she doesn't. So yeah, I think we need to go down there. I'm pretty sure I haven't explored everything up here, almost certain, because this is where the guilds are. Hey, Truzan. Oh, do I know you? I think I know you. This is the. Hey, do you have a quest for me? Did she say anything before? I don't think so. But anyway, we're out of time for the day, so I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Morrowind. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.